The story begins with a heist at a museum in Vatican City. A group of American thieves, secretly hired by someone named Rampart, are caught off guard when a strange, human-like rabbit appears. To their surprise, he's the one who hired them. The rabbit, calling himself the White Rabbit, retrieves an ancient sword known as the Force Edge, once wielded by a powerful demon knight named Sparta. It's said to be the strongest weapon from the underworld. After using the thieves to break in, he turns on them and takes them out with ease. He also reveals a deep hatred for humans, blaming them for only remembering their violent side when it suits them. Soon, Vatican guards arrive, but the White Rabbit declares that a new age of demons is coming. The museum erupts in flames, killing everyone inside. Meanwhile, on a busy street, a woman is bumped into. As she gathers her belongings, her toddler Ellie suddenly vanishes and reappears in a strange way. Her rattle ends up in a nearby alley and her mother follows it. Out of nowhere, monsters with claws attack her. A sarcastic demon hunter shows up and slays them effortlessly. The woman is shaken, but the hunter brushes it off, saying he's investigating recent demonic activity. While she's distracted, Ellie transforms into a creature and attacks him. The hunter fights back but hesitates when Ellie turns back into a normal child. The mother, not seeing what happened, panics, hits the hunter and runs off with her daughter. News spreads of the Vatican attack. Grainy footage shows a winged figure with a sword. The internet is full of wild theories. One man loudly insists that demons are real, but no one listens except the US government. DNA left at the scene confirms the presence of something not quite human. According to scientists, demons are an offshoot of evolution, having split from humans long ago in a different world. A rift between dimensions connects their world to ours, though only lesser demons have been able to cross through until now. Dr. Fisher, working for Darkcom, a secret agency dealing with interdimensional threats, explains all this. The VP funds the agency. They analyze bodycam footage from the dead thieves. It shows the White Rabbit speaking about Sparta and claiming the gates of hell are about to open. He says if they want in, they need to find the hunter. Back in the city, the sarcastic hunter named Dante is hanging out at his usual spot. An explosion interrupts his peace, and from it emerges someone who looks just like his dead twin brother. Stunned, Dante shoots him, revealing the shape-shifting demon who pretended to be Ellie. Elsewhere, Darkcom has rounded up several demon hunters. Most are uncooperative, but one mentions a demon broker who spoke of a rabbit demon. Darkcom tracks down the broker Enzo Ferrino, a sleazy criminal who talks fast to save his skin. He reveals that the White Rabbit hired him to get Dante on the case as part of a bigger plan. Enzo says Dante has a tragic past. His family was killed by demons. Though he's skilled and takes any job, he often drops them when he gets bored. Back at Dante's fight, the demon wants his amulet. They struggle, but Dante uses brute strength to stop it. The demon hints that Dante doesn't truly understand who he is. The comment leaves him shaken, and the demon escapes. In interrogation, Enzo explains that high-level demons can't fully cross over, but they can possess humans or other demons. He suspects the White Rabbit is one of them. Darkcom sends a strike team after him, but only one member survives. Enzo also shares the legend of Sparta, a mighty demon who turned on his kind to protect humanity. He created a barrier between worlds using his sword and a special amulet, which he split in two. One half stayed in the demon world, the other in the human world. If the sword and both halves are reunited, the wall will fall and the demon world will invade. White Rabbit already has one half. The surviving soldier confirms this and reveals White Rabbit was furious that his trap didn't work. Darkcom realizes the second half of the amulet is in Dante's possession. Later that night, Dante plays Just Dance, then passes out. At Darkcom headquarters, a group of mercenaries waits for their next assignment. Vice President Baines enters and tells them there's a job that needs to be done quietly. He explains they need to retrieve an amulet, one currently in the hands of a highly skilled fighter. The room erupts in laughter when they hear the name Dante. One of the mercs, Arnold, speaks up, saying he once worked with Dante on a protection job. He admits that if Dante hadn't been there, he'd be dead. Baines announces a $500,000 bounty for the job, with extra cash if Dante is brought in alive for questioning. He adds that they'll be using civilian contacts like Enzo to keep Dante distracted. One soldier lingers behind and is told the truth: they're hunting demons. Lady, also called Mary, tells him demons are tough to kill, so they've developed special tactics. Suddenly, the man transforms into a demon and attacks Baines. After the team kills the creature, Baines calmly says he never worried, because Lieutenant Arkham is Darkcom's finest. Then Anders walks in. Baines tells him he's just been promoted to Darkcom Elite Ops. Enzo, now in cuffs, is brought in and sent to talk to Dante, who already knows Enzo betrayed him. Enzo warns him again about the White Rabbit and admits the feds are after his necklace. Dante says he can't give it up, it means too much. Right then, the mercenaries break in. They're briefly delayed by traps before the fight begins. Dante handles them easily. Afterward, Enzo says they're even now. Dante asks why everyone wants his amulet, but Enzo doesn't know. Dante puts on music and waits for the next round. During the fight, he gets shot in the chest, but his wound quickly heals. Outside, a group of officials watches the chaos unfold. Patriot King and Dr. Fisher observe, with Fisher refusing to enter the combat zone, saying his brain is too valuable. King mocks him. Anders says he was just lucky to survive White Rabbit. they all notice Dante's ability to heal. Mary says she has a theory and plans to test it. When the group mentions Sparta, Mary claims he's the only demon worth not killing on sight. She explains he was a knight who once served Mundus, king of the demons. But when Mundus wanted to conquer the human world, Sparta turned against him. To protect humanity, Sparta sealed the two realms apart and stayed on the human side. Later, Arnold approaches Dante trying to make a deal. Dante refuses and knocks him out with one punch. Patriot isn't impressed. Mary then decides to step in herself. She sneaks in, grabs the amulet, and escapes. Dante tells Enzo he made a promise to protect it and he's not backing down. Outside, Dante and Mary face off. She shoots him with an anti-demon round and accuses him of being one of them. As they fight, Mary notices his wounds healing and begins to suspect he's part demon and part human. Dante denies it, saying he's killed too many demons to be one. Mary points out that he fights like them. Dante demands to know why they want his mother's necklace. Mary kicks him away and tries to blow him up, eventually managing to capture him. Lieutenant Mary had been obsessed with hunting demons since she was a child. Her childhood afternoons were often spent pretending to be a demon hunter with her timid best friend. She loved watching demon-themed movies, even the super intense ones. Some scared her, but she always begged her parents to let her watch more. Her mother was worried, but her father, who spoiled her, gave in even when the movies were full of blood and violence. For him, her happiness was worth it. One evening, while their family was walking home, Mary's mother noticed a strange man staring at them with cold eyes. She realized immediately it wasn't a man but a demon. She tried to quickly get everyone to leave, but little Mary stood her ground, staring back at the creature, unafraid. As the demon suddenly charged, Mary's mother threw herself in front of her daughter. Just before the demon could reach them, a speeding train came out of nowhere and smashed into it, tearing it apart. Shaken by the incident, the family rushed to the police. Mary's father, John, seemed disturbed. As a researcher of the supernatural, he knew this wasn't a one-time thing. Demons were getting closer to entering the human world. He feared they would return and longed for the strength to protect his family. But when danger struck, it was Mary's mother who acted, risking her life to save her daughter. That moment stayed with them forever. Back in the present, Dante wakes up shouting to be released. Mary pays him no attention. She's too busy admiring two custom-made guns based on experimental tech from Gonsert Labs. They haven't been approved for combat use yet, but Mary looks at them like a kid with new toys. In another vehicle, her teammates Sen and Kin are just as excited to return to base and finally see Dante in person. Meanwhile, Dr. Fisher studies the mysterious stone they found. As expected, it emits quantum resonance patterns. The stone is linked to a protective talisman and is incredibly dangerous. It cannot be destroyed. As the team travels, Dante continues struggling against his restraints. In frustration, he kicks an old man only to be blasted back into place by a burst of flame inside the vehicle. Then a shocking secret is revealed. Mary has secretly injected Dante with a nanobomb that will explode if he moves more than 1.6 km from her. Even her partner Ander is disturbed by this. He only wanted to keep her safe, not see her get this deeply involved. Meanwhile, the vice president contacts Mary and demands to speak with Dante, believing he's critical to national security. Dante keeps denying he has any demon blood, saying his mother and brother were killed by demons. His words leave Mary silent. She too had faced such horrors in her childhood. Dante is angry, believing Mary leaked his history to the government. He never knew his father and resents being forced to believe he's part demon. The vice president insists it's true, demon blood flows in Dante's veins. Mary thinks talking to him is a waste of time, but the VP quietly tells her not to push too hard. He plans to use Dante for the government's secret agenda. Suddenly, the convoy is ambushed. They're blocked and can't move. Ander steps out to check, acting strangely. Dr. Fisher senses something from the stone. It's reacting to another half that's getting closer. Mary watches Dante still struggling and quietly wonders if he truly doesn't know about the demon blood inside him. Out of nowhere, bombs planted earlier explode, destroying a nearby building. As chaos breaks loose, a missile slams into the area. In the wreckage, Mary spots the White Rabbit watching from a rooftop, eyes locked on Dante like prey. Ander demands the doctor hand over the talisman, claiming he can protect it. At that moment, demons crawl out from the rubble. Roaring and screeching, they charge. Mary, unfazed, charges back with her twin pistols, fighting with intense precision. One of their demon hunters is taken out. The White Rabbit is shot with special rounds but is unharmed. He's evolved with new DNA. With Sparta's sword, he cuts through anyone in his way and reaches the vehicle where the doctor and Ander are hiding. Mary fights alone against demons 3 or 4 times her number. Her special bullets barely slow them down. Calm and focused, she fights and searches for their leader. Meanwhile, Ander betrays the team, handing the talisman to the White Rabbit. His daughter had been kidnapped. The team is stunned. Now with both the sword and talisman, White Rabbit is still missing one final piece needed to open the rift between the worlds. The doctor makes a last-ditch attack but is instantly killed. Ander suffers the same fate. In his final moment, he unlocks Dante's restraints, trying to make things right. White Rabbit then fires a missile at a nearby elementary school. Luckily, Dante manages to stop it. The White Rabbit and his demons hijack the demon hunter's vehicle to escape. Dante jumps on his motorcycle and chases after them. The demons attack him on the road, trying to shake him off. But with insane driving skills and combat reflexes, Dante takes them down one by one even when outnumbered. Only one winged demon remains. It charges Dante with everything it has. After a fierce battle, Dante returns to the team's vehicle. Only 3 hunters have survived. Sadly, Dante has now reached the 1.6 km limit. Just as he goes to shoot the white rabbit, the nanobomb in his neck explodes. He collapses in the street, half his body torn apart. Meanwhile, a green demon circles the wounded team and attacks again, bringing the episodes to an end.